that could be a Zillion mid. Oh no, it is a Zillion support. No,
Wait, so we've got
Zillion mid.
Zillion mid, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Well, I mean that means that the Killer Vanilla is gonna most likely have quite a huge focus on roaming here because him being in lane, sure he can use the ultimate on himself, but ideally he would want to use that on a more prio target in a team fight.
Again,
I'd be interested. Quickly, I just want to say I'd be interested in the interaction between timing it right to throw a binding on a Nautilus hook. Alright, so we are in the game now. Granny Spanner's just informed everyone that he didn't actually manage to finish himself off. Amazing. Just standard 5 point.
Standard 5 point, yeah. So it just looks like there's no invade. I'm pretty sad about that.
Just a bit of posturing. We see a, is that a deep ward going down? Yeah. Guard is just dancing in his tri-bush there a little bit. Loving life.
I think it's yeah. I think guards just do a little bit of you know, exercising before he starts the game as he hides in the in top bush.
Yeah.
I think that's the fake leash. So well, bot lane is leashing for plays. So
Yes.
so
So we're seeing pretty standard jungle starts here. Wondering if Wibbly's going for the 3 camp or if he's going to try a full 5 camp. Moves onto the chickens, so it looks like it will be a 5 camp.
nope.
Same for Blaze. Oh, we see Blank getting knocked up. Guard is in his way.
Yeah.
Dropping him quite low, actually.
Oh,
Not enough for a first blood, but
no, but it chunks him out to a point where he's going to have to kind of back off and be a bit more careful. So
level 2 advantage goes to Garda. I don't think he's going to be able to capitalize on it though. Oh, that was an amazing black shield there.
oh yeah, that was perfectly timed for from Charlie there. So it was almost as if he was baiting it.
Just slightly. Oh, Killer Vanilla got that. Oh, binding goes down on the Nautilus. Pavillard is dropping somewhat low. Black shield does come out to prevent any CC coming in, and Pavillard does stay back. Another binding goes down on the Nautilus. We see a knock-up coming down on Killer Vanilla from Judgy Rocks.
Again,
Jumps back with his E, procs a bit more damage.
if it's all about getting these early trades now to, you know, try and set themselves up for an advantage in lane, you know, see bot lane pretty pushed up at the moment.
Yep, very much so. Blaze coming into the mid lane here. Judgy does have vision on him.
Yep.
Doesn't manage to get the QE combo in, and there comes Wibbly. Blaze does run away. Bomb goes down on Judgy. And he's stunned. They did attempt to chase, but seem to. Guard does throw blank over him again. Using his W. Blank does get the flamethrower out, takes a tower shot, and it was just enough to make sure that the first blood does go to Garda.
That was actually really super close there. If only, you know, he didn't get too close to the turret, I think that may have gone to Blanc. But again, yeah, it's just fine margins really, and Guard takes that. I mean, to be fair, Guard has been kind of putting pressure on him in lane for the most part.
Yes, he really has been. We saw Wibbly recalling in the IA side jungle there. Reset also coming in from Judgy.
So Judgy's already backed, and all you got is just obviously long sword and boots. According to Matt, IA bot lane is giving him PTSD. So. So, there's a reset happening for Killer Vanilla. The lane kind of now going to be in the middle, so that he'll get back in lane hopefully just before that comes under his tower.
Hopefully, he is getting zoned out of his CS pretty badly. But then again, we did say that this was going to be a difficult lane for him to play. Bot side is a bit more even. Binding does go down on the Nautilus. He does manage to hook away.
It was good for him to get out of there because I think any more he would have.
Ping is coming in. Blaze seems to be going for a mid gank. You see the one bomb going down. The second bomb just wide of its target.
Oh, that's unfortunate. With the UNL just helping to avoid that.
This is one of the few times that you can actually run away with a Unity. Oh, on top we see Wibbly Deem coming in for the gank against Garda. The E does come down to this pillar, does knock him up. However, Wibbly is low. Siso Blank is also on half health, but Garda does fall with the kill going to Siso Blank. We see the root going down on the Morgana. Binding goes down on the Ashe. Zeri trading damage, managing to get quite a few auto attacks in there. Both Granny's banner and Duke of Jamming did drop low. The Nautilus hook does go down on top of Lard, and the Black Shield does come out somewhat too late.
That's the fight there. I just want to touch on about the Blanc Trundle fight there. That was just brilliantly well executed with the slow on the guard and obviously flamethrower on the old Blanc. So
we saw the hook coming out with the binding. The Nautilus does have to retreat. However, we see Blaze coming in here from the back. Do they have vision? They do not. We see the EQ combo, but not enough to knock up. Garda getting ganked again. Pressure from both Siso and Wibbly Deem. Garda does drop low pretty quickly and he does die. Judgy Rocks is now in the bot lane, dealing damage to both Tubalard and Blaziken. But the stun from Killer Vanilla does come in. And the knockup does come from Blaziken. Kill does go to Killer Vanilla.
That was quite good there. Again, guard. Just seems like the Trundle just lurking around blue side with quite a lot to give Blanc a little bit more pressure on guard. So that's really good from Blanc and Wibbly. I keep forgetting names. Please forgive me. So,
I mean, you can go with champion names.
But then they matched that down in the bot side with getting the Mountain Drake and obviously forcing Ashe and Nautilus out of the bot lane. So
yes, we do see a single plating going to Blanc, but with the bonus that they do get from the Mountain Drake, I'm wondering if maybe this trade is actually favourable for IA. We saw a W coming down on Killer Vanilla there after the Fate Unsealed came from the Yone. Not enough to do any real meaningful damage, but since, no mana to worry about. Okay, we see the W coming down on Howlitzer. Black Shield goes down to stop the slows from proccing, but it doesn't stop the damage from the auto attacks. Blaziken and Tubalard are sitting here. We see the knockup on the Nautilus, but Blaze does get hooked. He drops low, so does Howlitzer. We see the Cataclysm coming down against Granny Spanner, and he does fall. The E does come out, but there is no Q to follow up. We do see the binding taking down the Nautilus, however Blaze does fall to a Trundle Q.
That was well brilliantly timed by Blaze actually. He just kept his ult, he just kept patient, waited for an opening on the Ashe, and he just jumped on it. As soon as he got it, he jumped it. Well, obviously, at the same time, Trundle was in the area, and then obviously I don't think that was warded as well, so they would not have known that. And that's just unfortunate. But that was, to be fair, that was some really good play there.
It was a really nice trade. Garda does drop low to Siso Blanc here. He's having to retreat under his tower. We see the ultimate coming down from Blank, trying to pick up the kill. Guard being forced further back. And retreats under his tier 2 tower and having to reset. Both Killer Vanilla Blaze are starting to roam up into the top here.
I think they started to realise that actually Blanc's becoming a bit more of a threat than they realised.
Oh, ultimate coming down from Garda. And a successful gank, giving a kill back to him.
That's really well played. They had to sort to deal with Blanc. You know, it was just he's getting a bit too far ahead now. Need to bring him back into balance. Again, it's just brilliantly timed from Blaze. Again, you know, it's absolutely cracked on that Jarvan. So.
He may not be clearing as fast as Wibbly Deem is, but it seems like he's having a bit more impact on the map. We see the Herald attempt, Wibbly Deem and Granny Spanner are up here. Blaze comes in for the steal, and who did that go to? Ah, yeah, it did go to Wibbly Deem. We see the Yone ult coming in here. Blaze does fall, but he does get revived, only to fall again with the kill going to Sisal Blanc.
They had to go for it. They had to at least try to get an objective, or at least get the Rift Herald. It's just unfortunate.
Rift Herald instantly getting dropped in the mid lane here. Takes a couple of tower shots, but should still be able to get the charge in. Yes, definitely. That's 2 more plates down. And yeah, the tier 1 is going to fall 11.5 minutes into the game.
That's actually that's quick. That is.
It's very quick.
That's very quick. We wouldn't know that, would we? I can't have a dig at myself for that. So.
Hey! We managed to do mid tower in what 20 minutes late yesterday. It's an improvement. It's an improvement. Come on.
It's little margins. There's little margins.
We see auto attacks coming in. Defeat and Seal does go down. The Killer Vanilla was ignited, and the kill goes to Judgy. He is using everything in his toolkit to try and make sure that Blaze also falls, but the damage was just not enough.
Burns flash out. That's obviously some value there, and obviously getting a kill on Killer Vanilla as well. So it's putting him even more ahead.
Fate Unsealed with a double knock up on Howlitzer and Tubbelard. Black Shield goes down on Tubbelard. Judgy Rocks is rooted, and he just manages to pop back with the Fate Unsealed.
That was quite worrying there. See, just Judgy just like appear in front of him as a setup for this Drake, and then only just managing to get out. This should be free for CMFC.
Pretty free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That was if it wasn't for the binding, that would have been a double kill going to Judgy, and he is already starting to look pretty damn dangerous.
I think
then again,
Judgy is ahead at the moment. Everywhere else. It looks even. It looks pretty even. So Judgy could be. I think Judgy is going to probably be their win con, and it looks like it at the moment.
It does. It really does. Then again, he is playing one of the win shitter brothers, so you know.
The other one decided to stay at home.
Well, we don't have Simeone in the game, so. Oh, Garda get collapsed on. Wibbly does throw out the pillar. The ultimate goes down, and while he tries to fight valiantly, the damage just wasn't enough.
Again, as soon as they saw him push up, they were right there on him, like pillar down, slow, you know, and then just a flamethrower to the face, you know.
Knock up, blocked by the Black Shield. Fate Unsealed goes back. The Ashe ult does miss. However, the knock up does go down on Howlitzer.
Oh, no.
Judgy goes forward, trying to get the knock up on Tubbelard. Poking down. We see the Immortal Shield Bow. No. Yes, Immortal Shield Bow shield popping. Did we just see a flash from Tubbelard? Yeah, we just saw a flash from Tubbelard.
Yeah.
Garda trying to
And that
get
was well
Saiso Blank here,
timed as well,
drops him very, very low. Blaze does come in, and the ultimate does finish him off.
Cheeky, typical got ult. It's all quite yummy, and as we see, Judgy, Wibbly, and Duke. I'm wondering if they're looking for a pick here. Oh no, they're looking to go back.
It just shows just because, you know, you've got the Urgot struggling a little bit doesn't mean that it's something that you should, you know, just completely disregard, especially with that hull breaker first. Amazing split pushing item, amazing resistances, and nice dueling potential.
Yeah, the one thing to remember, you can get so far ahead with Urgot that you can, yeah, it's very easy just to disrespect him, and then as soon as you do that, you know, he will punish you for it.
Yeah. Trading going back. Oh! Wibbly Deem gets caught out by Blaziken with the knock-up. Garda is here. We do see Judgy going. Cataclysm does pop, but now we see the ultimate going down on Garda. Lots of damage. Fate Unleashed pops. Oh, trading across the board here. Killer Vanilla trying to have some form of redemption. However, the tower falls. Killer Vanilla falls. Howlitzer throws out the Dark Binding. It's erratic. He has the Black Shield down on him. Stops the first knockup, cannot stop the second, and he falls too. The root is on Judgy Rocks, so we do see a kill still going to Howlitzer. However, this top tier 2 is going to fall, and potentially so will tier 3.
That's quite big, to be honest. That's gonna open up more of the map for for CFFC. You know, really unfortunate for IA, but I have hope. I hope
highly unfortunate. It was just good play from CFFC though. Amazing positioning all across the board. You know, amazing collapses, timings on the IA side just didn't just they weren't. You know. It's a shame to see, but we're seeing you know
We're seeing the best. We're seeing one of the best, if not the best team in the UNL. You know.
Yeah, we're seeing exactly why CFFC aren't tied first at the moment.
Yeah. They're just giving no quarter, just getting in their faces, you know, and making them feel uncomfortable.
Drake's not up for 20 seconds. Oh, we see Granny Spanner getting caught out. Cataclysm goes down. But is there enough damage? No, there is not. The stun goes down on the Nautilus. The binding goes down on the Nautilus. And the kill goes to Tubalard. However, there is a Trundle Pillar that comes down. We see Judgy using the ultimate to get away. Wibbly Deem getting shut down, absolutely decimated by the entirety of IA.
That's a brilliant pick. That is exactly what they needed. You know, that now should be the Drake, and you know, they never rule out IA. This, you know, that's the one thing to say about this. Never rule them out.
Yes. Agreed. You know, we just saw that was what a 6,000 gold lead in favor of CFFC. That margin has been reduced quite considerably to about 3,500. Oh, Tubalard engaging on Saiso Blanc. Does he have enough damage? No, we see flamethrowers and auto attacks, and Tubalard falls. Saiso Blanc taking tower shots and just shrugging them off. However, we do see Howlitzer trying to get into position, but I don't think he can make anything work.
That's again. They basically told Blanc to go to the bot lane, farm up in bot lane, and he's just met basically free food.
Pretty much.
So.
Is this a case of Yordle power?
Yordle, I hope so. As I do like, my favourite champ is a Yordle. Should we just call it Yordle buff?
Sure, Yordle diff, if anything. Still though, things even though there is that slight, lead towards. Oh, knockup goes down unguarded. Judgy Rocks tries to ult away, but Cataclysm comes out. Stun goes down. Unguarded. Guarded gets revived. But we see Killer Vanilla falling for it. Guarded does not have enough damage to do anything, and a clean double kill going to the CFFC camp.
Just missed that cataclysm on Blanc. I'm not sure that would have made any difference in that fight, but that's really unfortunate. Because I think if he had got the cataclysm off, I think the kill would have been there. For,
oh yes, especially with the stop to the Yone ultimate that we saw from Garda coming down with the E. I'm sure, because you saw the animation start, you saw him stop. We see a root going down here. Tubalard gets a black shield. Yone falls quite low actually. Nautilus is taking hit after hit after hit. We see a teleport coming in. It is Garda and black shield. He knocks and they get the kill, taking it down to Tubalard. Granny Spanner is also going to fall. Ultimate coming down. Garda executes, taking no chances here.
No, they can't now at this point. They need to get the confirmed kills. Try and get them some more gold. That is a 6,000 gold lead in CFFC's favour. They need to try and find something. They found a pick in the bot lane, and yeah, no, we're just waiting to see what they can do with that. They'll get bot lane tower, tier 1. That should be enough. So, and obviously, like I say, Drake not up yet for another few minutes, I think.
No, we see the timer. That's what, a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Both teams just going back to farming a little bit for the most part. Seems like CFFC are quite keen to keep that pressure down on the IA camp. Try and choke them. Try to force them to make mistakes.
They could be looking for Baron. Could possibly be looking for a Baron.
The
might be a little bit
team
too
is
early,
clustering.
Yeah. So he gets a free level up.
They have vision on the IA camp, clearing vision themselves, denying that information. We see a ping coming down from Wibbly, clearing more vision. Yone ultimate does come in, black shield goes down, Nautilus hook, and ultimate comes down on the Tubalard as well. Duke of Jamming taking quite a lot of damage here.
But while this is going on, it looks as though Wibbly and Blanc
all
are
a
doing
ruse.
the Baron.
It was all a ruse. This is what you call a sneak.
Yeah.
We did see the steal attempt coming in from Tubalard there, but here we have it, the siege potential that is now going to come out here.
This is they'll use that to obviously pressure the tier 2 mid, quite possibly, after this Drake, of course. And it's like IA will get something out of it though. They'll get the mid tier 1. Which is
we do see a CFFC starting to set up here for Drake, vision control in Drake pit, and they just seem to be decimating it. Yeah, I don't have a clue that this is happening seemingly. They had no vision, they knew nothing. They all backed off.
They were literally backing off anyway, so it was pretty much contested. So I think they do like to be trying to defend mid tier 2, but I can only imagine it's only a matter of time before this goes down.
Yeah. Especially with those empowered auto minions, we see W coming out from Wibbly Demon, so does the Pillar. The Blaze does manage to get away with the EQ combo, but the tower does fall. Small poke comes out, so does the... Whoa! I was just about to comment one ult, but then we see, ultimate coming down from the Yone. We see the Q, knock-up Q coming down from the Yone, and the tier 3 falls as well.
Plus the Nivea. as well. So that angle, I will say that angle from judging was absolutely perfect. Like just snuck around the side, caught two people, just completely on top of each other, and he just absolutely shredded Tubble. It looked like two people were on top of each other anyway. I could be wrong.
Oh, Chico jamming, stunned, Cataclysm caught out, and he does fall. Kill goes to Blaze.
It looks at this point, again back to the judgy thing. Judgy literally just angled that absolutely amazingly. That's just absolutely awesome.
Agreed.
I was actually expecting that, not gonna lie. So, as now it looks like back to the farming phase again.
Yeah, well, you know, both major objectives are about 3 minutes away. I don't feel like, you know, IA can really contest these lanes all too much. Baron buff is still active. Guard is sitting in a bush here.
I think does Judgy know? No.
No, they don't have vision. They don't have vision there.
They could be looking for a pick here actually.
3-man top. Yeah, Judgy may fall here. We see one knock up. Charlie does get knocked up with the black shield going down on Blaziken. The E does come back and Garda just executes with the ultimate. However, in retaliation, the top turret is going to fall. Double stun coming down from Killer Vanilla here, but it is not enough to stop the inhibitor from falling as well.
Again, they looked for a pick on Judgy, but obviously looks like FFC like had an answer to that. If that was the case, they'll just say, okay, well, if you want to take down Judgy, we'll just take your tower and your inhibitor. That's a fair trade in their eyes.
I feel like that's more than just a fair trade, you know.
So, back to
Pretty much. It's another one of those minor lull states until we see the next pick coming down.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, if it won't be this fight, it'll be the next one, the next big fight that could really just change, decide the game. But actually, looking at it, the gold difference has actually gone down from the last. It was 6k. It's now just under 4.5. So, are IA slowly trying to bring themselves back into the game?
It's been going back and forth. You know, we've been seeing the gold lead be sitting at about 6k, then dropping down to 3k. So that 4.5k is that happy medium where it's been sitting at for the last several minutes.
That's just like CFFC are looking to. They look like we're looking for a pick or like a cheese in the in blue side.
Garde is like not in the best position at the moment.
No.
CFFC members just walked around and we see the Rumble ultimate going down. We see Judgy's ultimate going down. Blaze comes in trying to make sure that, you know, we don't see the Morgana dying here. Garda takes an Ash arrow to the face, gets knocked up by a pillar, and he just gets wombo comboed left, right, and center, and he dies.
Call out of position a little bit, would you say? I understand what he was trying to do there. He was trying to get the pick on the back line, but again, with a comp.
The rest of the team just wasn't there.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Especially with them having to. We see the Zeri ult being popped. Howlitzer throws a shield down on himself, throws down the ultimate, does manage to get a binding on the Nautilus instead of the stun. Blaze tries to go for the knock-up. We see Everfrost coming down. Cataclysm comes down on Sisal Black. However, Howlitzer drops low. Blaze manages to get the kill, but gets Trundle pillared up, and he falls too.
Did he? I didn't think he got the. I don't think he got the binding. He got the. He didn't get the ult off. He got the Q off. Didn't he? I thought. Yeah.
Didn't get the ultimate off. Tried. He had the ultimate down on both
Yeah.
the Nautilus and I think it was Wibbly with the Trundle,
Yes.
but both managed to get away, threw out the binding, hit the binding on Duke of Jamming, and yeah,
Now,
just wasn't
Prism
enough.
now on Soul Point for Drake as well.
Soul point on for Drake, and we see CFFC coming down, coming up as well.
And the Baron as well. I don't. This will be pretty much uncontested. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of slowly thinking I don't think there's going to be a way back for IA.
Well, that's second Baron. We're back to that 6k gold lead. And well, you know, all they can really do here is try to just draw out that Baron buff. Make sure that, you know, they do not manage to pop that last turret with it.
Yeah.
But it's looking like a bit of a lost cause at this point.
They look like they're just going to run it down mid, to be honest, and just go straight to end this.
Aram style.
Yeah.
See the rest of IA coming, forming back.
Again, it's just. Again, they'll just storm the castle, so to speak. You know, and,
Oh, what an amazing ultimate coming down from the Yone there. Blaziken did get revived. He managed to get away with an EQ combo. Blank does chase him. Not enough on the flamethrower to knock him down. The Zonias does come out. The tower does fall. We see Saiso Blank dropping low. The kill goes to Garda, but the Nexus does go to CFFC.